It was over for Big Meech. Nobody even cared about him no more. 50 turned that nigga into a household name, and look at the things that he get. Remember, in life, and Big Meech ain't have no respect for the hand that 50 gave him. With this new beef, I'm just curious to know whose side Lil Meech is going to pick. Did that turn him into a superstar? Or will he side with his deadbeat dad that left him to go to jail?
Big Meech and 50 Cent are locked in a messy fight, and it's getting worse by the day. 50 Cent is calling Meech a rat for working with Rick Ross, but Meech is flipping the script, saying 50 is the real snitch. Now the whole internet is watching to see who's telling the truth. It all started when Big Meech teamed up with Rick Ross for a welcome home concert, and 50 Cent did not like that one bit. Everybody knows 50 and Ross have been beefing for years, so when he saw Meech working with his enemy, he took it personally. 50 hopped online and started throwing shots, saying Meech was moving like a rat, and even posted a picture of a rat with the caption, "I think I'm Big Meech." But Meech didn't stay quiet. He clapped back, saying 50 Cent is a hypocrite because he's been working with an informant for years, Tammy Cowan. Now this is where it gets crazy. Tammy Cowan is Big Meech's business partner, but she's also a known government informant. She's been connected to law enforcement since 2008, and a lot of people in the industry already knew this. But here's the twist. 50 Cent has also been working with Tammy. He's been running the BMF TV series for years, and guess who's been helping him with it? Tammy Cowan. So now people are calling out 50, saying, how can you call Meech a rat when you've been doing business with an informant too? Meech's team is saying that Tammy was the reason he got an early release from prison, but it came at a cost. They claim she helped set up one of Meech's closest friends, Dion Cuffy Gatling, and that's how Meech was able to cut a deal and get out early. Cuffy had been loyal to Meech for over 30 years, but now people are saying Meech turned on him. Cuffy's own daughter, Tamara, went public with a leaked phone call where Cuffy said he was betrayed. The internet is going crazy, trying to figure out who's really telling the truth, and there's more. The original target in all of this wasn't even Cuffy. It was a Mexican cartel boss named Fidel Suarez. The feds had been after him for years, and Tammy was helping them get closer. Some people think Meech was just caught in the middle and had no choice, while others think he made his own moves to protect himself. Meanwhile, Rick Ross is sitting back enjoying the show. He responded to 50's accusations, saying that 50 is just hurt and jealous. Ross told his fans that he keeps business and personal beef separate, and that 50 Cent needs to grow up. Now, fans are divided. Some are saying Meech crossed the line by teaming up with Rick Ross, knowing how deep 50 and Ross's beef goes. Others are saying 50 Cent is just mad because Meech won't stay loyal to him. People online are leaving comments like, so 50 Cent worked with an informant too? Why isn't anybody talking about that? 50 didn't care about Tammy being a snitch until Meech linked up with Rick Ross. This is just like when Jay-Z worked with Desiree Perez. The industry is full of double standards, and the drama doesn't stop there. Meech is reportedly not backing out of his partnership with Rick Ross just because 50's feelings are hurt. In fact, he's doubling down and saying that 50 Cent is just as guilty. So now the question is, who's really telling the truth? Is Meech the rat? Or is 50 Cent just mad he lost control? And with all these secrets getting exposed, what's going to come out next? 50 Cent is not the type to let things go, and now he's doubling down on his claims that Big Meech is moving like a rat. But at the same time, people are calling out his own shady connections, and now it's turning into a full-blown battle of the receipts. Meech's camp is standing firm, saying 50 is the one playing both sides. They're pointing out how 50 has been working with Tammy Cowan, the same informant he's accusing Meech of teaming up with, and now more people are digging into Tammy's past, and what they're finding is raising even more questions. Tammy isn't just some random government informant. She's been linked to multiple federal investigations, and some sources say she's helped the feds take down multiple people in the game. If that's true, then why did 50 Cent stay so close to her while making BMF? Some people are saying 50 might have known all along, and now he's only exposing it because Meech is working with Rick Ross. Fans are starting to turn the tables on 50, asking, if Meech is a rat, then what does that make 50 Cent for working with the same woman? Why did 50 keep Tammy around for so long if she was tied to the feds? This looks like a case of 50 trying to control the narrative before the truth comes out. Meanwhile, Rick Ross is not backing down either. He's still trolling 50, saying he's just mad because BMF isn't under his full control anymore. Ross even said he might bring Big Meech into the MMG empire, which would be the ultimate slap in the face to 50 Cent. The industry is watching closely, because if more dirt gets exposed, this could change everything. If it turns out that 50 Cent was closer to the feds than people thought, it could ruin his entire reputation. 50 built his brand on being a street legend who never folded. So if it comes out that he was working with an informant the whole time, the backlash would be crazy. Big Meech, on the other hand, has his own issues to deal with. His name is already being dragged into allegations of setting up his own people. And if the claims about Cuffy and Fidel Suarez turn out to be true, his street legend status could be at risk too. Now, everybody's asking, who's really telling the truth? Is 50 Cent just trying to protect himself before the real story comes out? Or is Big Meech hiding something that could change how people see him forever? Either way, this is far from over. And the way things are going, somebody is about to get exposed in a big way. Now, the tension between 50 Cent and Big Meech is reaching a breaking point, and the internet is going crazy trying to figure out who's really telling the truth. Both sides are throwing shots, and at this point, it's looking like somebody is about to get fully exposed. 50 Cent is not letting up. He keeps calling out Meech, telling the world that he broke street codes by linking up with Rick Ross. And if you know 50, you know that when he has a problem with someone, he doesn't stop until they're finished. He's been hinting at dropping more receipts, saying he has proof that Meech has been making questionable moves behind the scenes.
I can't believe a stand-up dude doing his time would suddenly say, I don't want to be here no more. I'm gonna become a rat bastard. And I'm gonna have my girl tell on my mans in them. She gonna be a third-party cooperating witness. Let me just say this to my man 50. Remember, God bless the dead, I guess, whatever, I don't give a shit. How Irv Gotti and them tried to put that paperwork out on you, and Chaz had me check it out, and you said they tried to say that you snitch, went to the DA and did all that, and I found out what happened, that the DJ and the engineer told the police and the prosecutor who was all involved in everything, who was all there, and they put your name as a like you're going to be a protective witness and shit like that on the paperwork.
At the same time, Meech's camp is still standing on business, saying 50 is the real fraud. They're pointing out that he's been working with an informant for years, but only calling out snitching when it benefits him. And now, things just got even messier. People are digging up old paperwork and old stories, trying to figure out if anybody else in this situation is compromised. One name that keeps coming up, Tammy Cowan. More information is coming out about her past connections with the feds, and people are asking, did she help the feds set up more people in the game? How much does 50 really know about her history? Did Tammy get Meech out of prison at the cost of somebody else going in? Now things are getting even worse between 50 Cent and Big Meech, and at this point, it's looking like somebody is about to take a major loss. This is no longer just a rap beef, this is a full-blown war, and both sides are digging deep to take each other down. 50 Cent isn't letting up at all. He's dropping hints that he has more dirt on Meech, and insiders say he's preparing to drop something big that could shake up the whole industry.
It was over for Big Meech. Nobody even cared about him no more. 50 turned that nigga into a household name. And look at the things that he get. Remember, in life, I told y'all, some people don't want your help. They want your spot. And Big Meech ain't have no respect for the hand that 50 gave him. With this new beef that Meech don't even realize that he got, because when 50 gets started, he don't stop. I'm just curious to know whose side Little Meech is going to pick in this beef that's going on. Will he side with 50 Cent?
People close to 50 say he has paperwork, witness statements, and inside information that he's been holding back. But now that Meech chose Rick Ross over him, he's ready to let it all fly. Meech's side is still standing strong, though. They're saying 50 is just salty because he wanted to be the only one controlling the BMF story. They claim that 50 is twisting the facts, and that if anybody is moving like a federal informant, it's him. And the biggest piece of proof? Tammy Cowan. Now let's talk about Tammy Cowan, because more information is coming out, and it's not looking good for 50. New reports say that Tammy wasn't just helping Meech, but she might have been involved in taking down other people in the game.